Sailors' tales to sailors' tunes, storm and adventure, heat and cold, if schooners, islands, and maroons and buccaneers and buried gold, and all the old romance retold exactly in the ancient way, can please as me they pleased of old, the wiser youngsters of today. So be it. Ha-ha, and fall off.
Then he orders an ale. There's nothing strange in that. And he pays for it, cash on the nail. That's unusual, Miss Purity. But it's happened before.
Oh, get to the point.
Yeah, but then he orders a plate of beef, pays for it, cash on the nail. And that's happened before, too.
Well?
Yeah, but he don't drink the ale. He don't touch the meat. Sits there looking at him. And don't eat and don't drink. That's never happened.
Maybe he's in love, whoever he is. It takes him that way sometimes, you know.
Yeah, well, it's Long John.
What? He must be sick.
I say he must be dying.
Well, why did you tell me this in the first place?
Yes, but Miss Purity.
You're sick.
Me, I've never been sick a day in my life. 'Tis naught but a touch of land-bound fever.
But your face be purple.
My face be brown.
Long John's sick.
Long John sick. Maybe something he ate.
He's as white as a ghost.
White, pink, purple. I sound like a flaming rainbow. Fetch a noggin.
He won't drink what he has.
Won't drink his grog. It looks like the end of the world.
Well, you had a good run while it lasted, Long John.
You swabs, I ain't buried yet.
Iron Hand, fetch the doctor, hurry. I warned you and warned you about the rip-roaring life you lead. It can only end one way.
There be 50 good years left in me. Well, 30.
Take him upstairs to bed.
Over my dead body. We'll stand by to see he gets fair play. Lean on me.
Be it serious, doctor?
Serious indeed. He's like a kettle of water, left to boil too long. Sooner or later, it explodes.
You mean Long John could just blow up?
Drop dead.
Long John might drop dead.
Long John might drop dead. Long John might drop dead. Long John might drop dead. He's doomed.
No visitors, no excitement, plenty of liquids, but no liquor, no tobacco, absolute bed rest. Do you understand?
Yes, doctor.
The patient must have peace and quiet, complete peace and quiet, or I'll not be responsible for the consequences.
Yes, doctor. I'll see that he does everything you say, doctor.
I'll call tomorrow at 8 sharp in the morning.
Thank you, doctor. All of you downstairs.
No grog, no tobacco, no excitement. Jim, lad, they might as well throw me to the sharks now when I've done with them.
But the doctor's trying to save your life. If you do as he says, you'll get better. And then you can start doing the things you want to do again. Besides, it won't be so bad, Long John, living in a life of luxury. Everybody waiting on you and treating you like a king. And Miss Purity's so scared she'll do anything for you.
I brought you supper.
Milk. out of my sight.
Aye, Long John. Be broth to your liking? It's chicken, fine and tender. You know, the doctor was right. A few hours rest and quiet, and your stomach will be able to take food again. Take that milk away, Jim. You heard what Long John said. Your word be law, Long John. And you know, when the doctor was looking so serious, I was thinking of the times that I wouldn't advance your credit and the times I bawled you out.
Well, just you see it don't happen again.
Oh, I've got to go and get your medicine. But Dr. Seaton over at Quindon has a good supply.
Quindon, why, that's half a day's journey from here.
I don't care if I have to travel all night. You're going to get it. Now, I've pushed your crew off onto the Faithful, and I've closed the tavern to make sure you're not disturbed. Here.
What'll be this?
Big Eric, bless him. He says he's owed it to you for 3 years and didn't want you passing over with him in your debt.
Well, I ain't passing out or over. I'm living.
Be there anything you want? Except grog and tobacco?
No.
You know, there are other things, Long John. Like the love of a good woman.
I don't feel up to that kind of talk. Now, you best leave me alone.
Aye. Well, if there's anything you need during the night, just ring the bell. Good night, Long John. Rest well.
Thank you, my dear.
Heard the death rattle yet?
Not a sound. He must be asleep.
Or dead?
But Long John can't die. He just can't.
I've heard that said about a lot of dead men.
Being of sound mind and body, I leave my ship, the Faithful, to Patch. He always wanted to be captain. To Big Eric, my sea chest and my pistols. To Trip Fenner, I makes him first mate to Patch. To old Stingley, I leaves my good luck piece, since he's superstitious. Also my shrunken head, which cures pains in the back. To Miss Purity, the gold sovereign's buried 6 paces west of the palm tree in her own courtyard. To Jim Harkins, who's been like a son to me, an equal share in all the booty the Faithful collects until he be 18 years of age. I've lived a full life, but now I be a very sick man. To all them what's turned a hand to help me, Who's there?
Open up, Silver. I've business with you.
Go away. I'm a sick man. Here. What do you want?
Long John Silver, you're under arrest. Now to stand trial for a life of piracy before His Majesty's court at Execution Dock.
Have you no respect? I must have peace and quiet.
Dress him and bring him along.
Belay! Take your hands off me. I'm sick. Iron Hand, my friend, wake up. Iron Hand, Iron Hand. But the doctor said only liquid. Water.
Ahoy, Long John.
Devil burn me! 'Tis Captain Flint.
Why the time since I've clapped eyes on you, matey?
But you be dead.
We're all dead. Billy Bones, Israel Hands, Blind Pew, George Marion, old Ben Gunn. We've been waiting and waiting for you, Long John, waiting too long. The time has come for you to give a proper accounting for your evil ways.
But I ain't dead yet.
The old crew will be mighty glad to see you. We sails at dawn.
But I can't. I be sick. The doctor says I'm to rest with no excitement. Do you hear me? You always was one to give a sick man a chance. Guard! Guard! You!
His Most Royal Majesty's court is ready.
Trip Fenner, get me out of here. I've just seen Flint.
You're daft. Come along.
Hold fast. You'll obey orders from your captain or you'll walk the plank, you mutinous maggot.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. By the grace of His Most Royal Majesty the King, this court at Execution Dock is now in session. The Crown has brought to trial and justice the infamous Long John Silver, charged with the crime of leading a horrible life of piracy.
You, Stingley, it be me, your captain, Long John.
The prisoner will remain silent.
But in my will, I gave him my good luck piece. And the shrunken head what cures pains in the back. Fenner, tell him. Silence!
By the grace of His Most Royal Majesty the King, this fair trial will now proceed. His Worship, the Honorable Magistrate.
Is this the villain?
Sir Henry! It be me, Sir Henry, Long John, what saved your little daughter Elizabeth's life.
Silence!
The Honorable Prosecutor for the Crown.
You're guilty of an evil life of piracy and sin.
Our matey, Patch.
Aboard your brig, the Faithful, you did make 117 voyages and took booty not rightfully yours by force. Cutting and ripping, the scuffle of your ship running red with blood and fit to sink with gold.
But you and me were together.
Guilty or not guilty?
In my will, I gave you the faithful.
Answer yes or no.
I'm a sick man.
Guilty.
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 Guilty!
I demand that Long John Silver be hanged by the neck from the highest gibbet and executed
The prisoner will step down.
Hear me out. This trial be a mockery, besmirching the fair name of English justice. It be the given heritage of any human being, high or low, to demand a fair trial and the crown rights. By your actions, you're denying me this. In the name of justice and mercy, I appeals for a proper chance to bring forth them, and there be them who can defend me.
Name her.
Miss Purity Pinker and little Jim Orkins, who's been like a son to me.
Witness for the defense, Miss Purity Pinker.
Do you know the prisoner, Long John Silver?
I know him well. Very well, your worship.
Purity, love. You know I'm sick. Tell him I'm a good man.
The witness will tell what she knows about the prisoner.
He's a liar and a thief. He wasted the best years of my life. He should be hanged.
Hanged! Purity! Lover bird!
The witness will step down. Next witness for the defense, Master Jim Hawkins.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Master Hawkins, do you know the prisoner, Long John Silver?
Yes, sir.
You be like a son to me, Jim.
Is Long John Silver a pirate?
He's a liar and a thief, and the worst pirate that ever sailed the Spanish Main.
Guilty! 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 Oh.
The prosecution rests, your worship.
The Honorable Magistrate will now pass sentence on the prisoner.
You, John Silver, are guilty of the villainous crime of piracy. You will be taken to the place from whence you came, and from there to execution dock, where you will be hanged by the neck until you are dead, 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 dead.
this to me. But I left you my pistols and my sea chest. Help me, I'm sick. Belay!
Make your peace.
Reverend Monaster, they've all turned against me. You know I'm innocent. Tell them.
Confess your sins.
I don't want to die. And little Jimmy, he ain't even crying.
You won't need this.
Her fall!
You won't fall, Long John. We'll take care of you now.
I'll fall!
Amen.
Be awake, Long John, darling. You should have rung the bell instead of yelling. Oh, you slept the clock round.
You.
No. Lay back. That's it now. You know, now the least exertion, the doctor said.
But is here, Miss Purity?
Good morning to you, Doctor.
Doc, you've come in the nick of time.
Silence, please, while I make my examination. Open wide.
I tell you, I've spent the whole night.
Open wide, please, and don't talk.
I tried to do what you told me to do.
Don't interrupt.
No, I won't. I'm ready to meet my maker.
Nonsense. 100% improvement. Thanks to my medicine and a night of complete peace and quiet, you are well on the way to recovery. Keep it up, and you'll soon be a new man.
Oh. Milk.